The idea of Bidges Sons on the Reeperbahn.
Hello and welcome to my channel Reeperbahn TV, where we talk about the then and now of Hamburg's red light and entertainment district. Though I don't normally start my videos this way, I had to have a rethink in this case, because having edited the start of the video after a conversation with the manager, the 100-year-old backstory I found on the internet about a certain John Bidges turned out to be untrue. In fact, he doesn't exist. So as you will have guessed from the intro, this video is about the inconspicuous Bidges Sons at the top of the Reeperbahn. I say inconspicuous because the buildings on this part of the Reeperbahn are almost so low that you might, as I've done for the past several years, walk right past them. This is because this part of the street was bombed so severely during the Second World War that they were replaced with single-story builds and have stayed that way ever since. However, we're going there now because there's just been a significant development at number 7. So let's take a closer look. A century later, this same entrepreneurial spirit was reinvigorated in the form of a sustainable online clothing brand called Bidges Sons. Like John Bidges, the label was so successful that 7 years ago, the concept metamorphosed into a commercial outlet on the Reeperbahn, complemented by a vegan restaurant and a rooftop bar. Then Bidges Sons posted the following message on social media: "Goodbye Reeperbahn. After 7 incredible years, it is with a heavy heart that we have to tell you that Bidges Sons will be closing its doors at the end of January 2024. What began as a small vegan clothes shop on St Pauli has developed over time into a shop with fair clothing, a cafe, rooftop bar, and completely vegan restaurant in the middle of the Reeperbahn. And even though we originally wanted to print a few shirts alongside our main jobs, we're happy with what we have ended up with. But these are also turbulent times for all catering businesses, with corona inflation, increased energy and purchasing costs, and now the VAT increase at the turn of the year. It is becoming increasingly difficult to cover costs and keep prices at a level that everyone can still afford. Nevertheless, it was a great time with many wonderful memories. However, there was also good news. After the closure on the 20th of January, Bidges Sons will continue to sell their sustainable streetwear label from Hamburg in their online shop. So, just as 2003 ended with the planned closure of the Molotov Club at the bottom of the Reeperbahn, the new year has started with the closure of Bidges Sons at the top of the Reeperbahn. I guess the obvious question is, what comes next for this location? Well, as luck would have it, I have a little snippet of information about that straight from the horse's mouth, which you won't find in the Mopo or Abendblatt yet. However, before I get to that question, I have a small request. Given that more than 99% of people who watch this channel aren't subscribers, perhaps I could ask you to consider doing so, that I can make a bigger and better videos about Hamburg's most famous street. Cheers. So, back to the location in question. While stood filming for this video at the side of this road, the person who is going to take over the Reeperbahn 7 just happened to bounce the curb with his car next to me, and so we started chatting at the side of the road. Whilst I can't say too much as certain things seem not to be definite, the location is going to be turned into a ship-themed bar, which seems a fair idea. There's a clue. If they can master making such a venture profitable, there's another clue. Then good luck to them. Well, that's it for this video, but I'll be back soon with more insights and happenings on Hamburg's most famous district.